Getting started, our first two guests have chronicled the battle for same-sex marriage in Massachusetts with their new book, Courting Equality, a documentary history of America's first legal same-sex marriages. Joining me now are the authors, Gozemba and Kahn, who are also one of the trailblazing married couples. Well, you didn't get in there right at the very first. You kind of came in a couple years later. Let me ask you guys, when advocates started pushing for gay marriage, why did you decide that this was a struggle that you really wanted to chronicle? Karen, let me start with you.
Okay, well, we understood that this was an incredibly historic moment here in Massachusetts. At the point which the Goodrich decision came down, we looked at what was happening. We saw the backlash and the continuation of the struggle after the decision, and we thought, this is an incredible moment in history, and we really wanted to document that.
What do you think about, for you, Pat? I mean, the Goodriches, Julie and Hillary, were really the face of gay marriage at the time. Did you feel happy about them representing that?
I did feel happy about them, as I did about the 6 other plaintiffs who are referred to as the Goodrich plaintiffs. They're an amazing group of people, and I know that when Mary Bonanno chose those 7 plaintiff couples to bring forth that case, that she looked very carefully at the hundreds of couples in Massachusetts who wanted to be married and chose them very carefully. And as we were working on the book, we got to meet all of those couples and learn about their families, and they are a great group of people.
Anything surprise you as you were putting this book together, Karen?
I don't know if I think one of the things that surprised me was the incredible amount of support that we got from the citizens of Massachusetts, that this became really an issue not about the morality of gay relationships, but about civil rights. And the incredible debate in the legislature, the incredible support from people all over the state.
Let me ask you, Pat, about the first day. May 17th, 2004, you chronicle it here in the book. It was the front page of the newspaper. Everybody was headed to Boston City Hall and to Cambridge City Hall. You can see the front page there. What do you think was the most interesting outpour or humanizing behind that actual first day?
I think that the tremendously positive response on the part of everyone who showed up there. There were a few protesters, but they were so overshadowed. I mean, they weren't even 1% of what was going on. And in Cambridge in particular, it was just from midnight on, when the first marriage licenses were awarded to people, there was nothing but a positive outpouring of emotion for people. And then as I watched it unfold the next day on television, I saw in city halls, town halls, all across the state, the folks who had come out lined up to be among the first in the country to receive marriage licenses. I was particularly struck by a story from Rowley, Massachusetts, where the town clerk opened up City Hall at 5 a.m. in the morning so that one of the town selectmen could go there with his partner, get his license right away, go to court, get the 3-day waiting period waived, and then go ahead and